Don't look now, but the Brooklyn Nets are rolling with a win over the Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving and the Nets could be winners of 9 in a row. Darius Garland and the Cavaliers would have something to say about that, though. Early on, it's TJ Warren with the bucket. And then Kevin Durant, that free throw line area, he's been playing all over the court for Brooklyn. That's a comfortable spot for Durant. He knocks down the mid-range jump shot. Nets up early. Second quarter, Garland going to work. DG inside. DG stopping, popping, and pulling outside. The Cavaliers trail by a point. It's Mitchell joining the highlight. D. Mitch had a tough night shooting the rock. Did have 15 points. Got that deuce to go right there using the highest part of the glass possible. Nets would extend their lead right before the half, in large part due to Kyrie Irving finding the range. Irving not once, make it twice. 64-49 is your halftime score. Brooklyn's out in front. In the third, Mitchell get another bucket of that 15. Just 5 of 16 from the field. Durant was a little bit better from the field. KD and Kyrie going to work on the Cavs. Irving, a grown man juice on his former teammate Karis LeVert, plus the foul. Nets extend their lead again to 16. It's Irving with the deep three-pointer. He knocked down a season-high 7 three-pointers in this one. Cavs up comfortably down the stretch until DG decided to say something again. If you in a classroom, don't just stand in the back. Speak up for yourself. Garland putting together a masterful performance. The crossover and the floater. 2 of his 46 points. Cavs down by 7. They need a stop. They're not going to get one because Kyrie got game like none other. He had 32 points. Durant had 32 points. The Brooklyn Nets, most importantly, got their 9th win in a row. They beat the Cavs on the road by 8. The Brooklyn Nets have figured it out as a team. This is a really good team right now. You know, when I'm watching the post-game interviews, I'm listening to what these guys are saying. More times than not, you're getting like generic quotes. You know, it's all about the team, blah, 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 blah. Every now and then you hear something, though, and you're like, oh, okay, I could take something with that, for good or for bad. I done seen a couple of these post-game pressers, and in these interviews, the KD and these boys, you hear them saying, it's all about basketball right now. It's all about basketball. They're saying that for a reason. They're focused on basketball right now. And I have been telling y'all this in previous videos. They haven't had a lot of time together. I'm speaking about this Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving regime in Brooklyn. Year 1, they signed. KD's obviously going for the year after ruptured Achilles that he suffered in the finals against the Raptors, right? So he's done for the year. Kyrie Irving comes out, looks phenomenal. He gets injured in year 1. Okay, by the time he comes back, the season is over. He comes back and does this weird interview. I think the Nets were playing Philadelphia. Remember when Kyrie was like, yo, yeah, you know, it's all about me, KD, and Joe finding guys that we want to play with. A lot of these other guys won't be here. And I was kind of like, why would you say something like that? So that's year 1. It's a disaster, whatever. Year 2, KD comes back. KD, Kyrie, they trade for Harden in January. They couldn't stay healthy at the same time. They get to the playoffs. They get healthy. They look good against Boston. Then Harden and Kyrie both have injuries. They're down in the Bucks series. Harden's a shell of himself. Kai can't come back. Giannis and the Bucks beat Durant and the Nets literally by the size of KD's toe. Literally. So you go past that year. Last year, it's too much was going on. You know, the vaccine was the story of the year for Kai. You come into this year, it's like, oh, we about to do it again. Now we're talking about the tweets or what the Jewish, the anti-Semitic tweets. Okay, that's going now. I think Kyrie's realized this team is done with me, and there's not a lot of, like, he's been able to see, like, my market ain't as great as I thought it would be. I was available last year for trade. The Nets couldn't really find a team willing to go there with me. Okay, I want to make an impact. He's doing some phenomenal things that we've reported on this platform, off the court, giving money to a Howard student from the New Jersey area. Kyrie is one of the greatest at giving. Let's be clear about that. But on the court, you're giving all this money away. It helps to keep making this money. And Kyrie Irving is too damn great at basketball to not to continue to make money. He should be making $50 million a year. That's how great of a talent he is. The last month and some change, it's been all about basketball. And when KD and Kyrie are focused on basketball, which KD really usually is, right? But he's got somebody with him, though, like Kai, with that talent. The Cleveland Cavaliers tried to win this game. I watched it from beginning to end. And honest to God truth, the Cavs tried. Darius Garland was sensational in this basketball game. He couldn't get anybody to help him out. Donovan Mitchell didn't have it. Jared Allen didn't have it the whole game. You really was looking at two guys both dropping 32. They both had it. They're connecting on all cylinders right now. And some of these other guys, the Royce O'Neals of the world, don't look now. Ben Simmons is making a lot of money to average about 8 points a game, get some rebounds, and I want to give him some credit. Ben was on Mitchell a lot of that game. He took Mitchell out the game. Now, Garland was going to work on Kai, but Kai was also giving it to Garland, and then Kai also had Kevin Durant on the other side. KD fouled out late in the game, but the damage had been done. Every time the Cavaliers fought back in that basketball game, the Nets hit them. Whether it was KD or Kyrie, they're playing really good basketball. Every night it seems like the mindset is to win a basketball game, nothing else. And it's exciting to see. I'm happy for KD, to be honest. With the offseason that he had, demanded to trade out, he wants to hoop. And right now he's got a team focused on what he's focused on.